Hi, my name is Mike. I'm back here again. I know you've seen some of my other videos, and this one will sort of add on to those others and hope to fill you in a little bit more about what I've been doing and what you can probably also do in your life to better yourself and to better those around you with my running, multi-sport activities and other things that I'm doing. It keeps me pretty busy, especially with the training. I will let you know today was a funny day because as a funeral director, I have to sometimes answer the phone in the middle of the night, and last night was no different. I answered the phone a couple different times and therefore had very little sleep, and I knew I was going to get up at 4:45 this morning and start my workout routine. So that being said, I had about 2 hours of sleep. I got up, instead of 4:45, I got up about 5:45. I only got the running part in. I only ran for an hour, and then I was supposed to swim for an hour. So I'm hoping to fit that in later today into my program because I've got in 8 weeks a half-Ironman that I'll be competing in. It'll be my first one, but I think with proper training and the coach I've talked to you about before, Brad Sang out of D3 Multisport in Colorado, has been helping me along with all of his training programs and his advice and encouragement as well. We email back and forth and talk on the phone, and certainly he looks at all of the training that I've been doing. So that being said, I'm nervous to give him the update on today because I have got an hour yet to finish of swimming. But that's just goes along with the territory of trying to mix my sport in with my working life. And in my faith life is also in there and kind of weaves through as we've talked about the whole thing. Let's see, big thing this past week, I turned 50, so that moves me into a new age group category, which got me most people aren't excited to grow older, but for anybody who runs or is in any type of physical sport where they're competing against other people, when you go from 49 to 50, you're the young guy in the 50 to 54 category. So I'm very excited about that and looking forward to it. So for this half Ironman, which I'll be doing in Haines City, Florida, coming up here soon in 8 weeks, it's going to put me into that category of 50 to 54. So hopefully as a young guy, I'll do better. Yeah, but I turned 50 and had a fun time with some family and friends. If you're getting into a program, if you're ever concerned that you can't do it, just know that 2 years ago I was doing probably absolutely nothing. And like I've said before, I started out by taking a few steps, going around the block, going maybe a half a mile, then 2 miles, then 5 miles, then 10 miles, and then doing triathlons, and then now I'm going to do a half Ironman triathlon. And you can do anything if you put your mind to it. And really the spiritual aspect of a loving God that gives us these gifts, each of us, I believe, helps us to do these things, and your family obviously helps you to do these things, but it's really gifts from God that help you to realize your full potential, and a lot of people don't get to do that or don't know they can do that, but I'm an example of you can do that, because I was doing nothing for the first 50 years of my life basically until just a few years ago. So happy triathloning or happy running or happy whatever.